Hello AP Lit. Today is Tuesday, April 5th, and I wanted to talk a little bit about the seminar super slideshow. So this has been posted to Google Classroom. You guys have editing privileges to it. It is an assignment. So what you'll do is go into that slideshow and you're going to be picking a talking point and you're going to be writing and analyzing and visualizing and putting it on at least one slide. You can do more. So I wanted to talk about that and how this looks on here. So these are the talking points. They're also located on your reading guide. So you guys should have read yesterday, and now you're going to pick one of these. So you guys can debate that as a group and decide who is doing what point. And then we'll talk about chunk number 2 later. Don't forget, I went over some different examples. So, there's a couple slides. I don't know. I think I talked about this in a previous video, but you guys can look through, and also don't forget the rubric. So today, Tuesday, you need to work a slide. So I just want to kind of talk out a couple things I think are interesting off of these talking points. I'm not going to say too much because that's what you guys are going to do on Monday the 11th. I guess if I were to sum up this chunk, I would say a lot of it is about pushing buttons. Like you can see, this is the Get Your Goat. This is a connection of what we read before break, where McMurphy wants to tick off the nurse, and so a bulk of this narration is him trying to irritate her. And I guess the question is he successful or not? And then the other thing is, I think it happens more towards the end, especially with the Monopoly chapter, but you can see the kind of conflict of community and the growth of community. So this goes back to the pecking party. So there is no community, right? Like the pecking party was basically to tear down the community and to tear down each man individually. They are exploited, they're harassed, I think they're demasculated in that pecking party therapy. And so I notice a lot of like community or anti-community. And then I think it kind of, you can see that there's seeds planting to try to get to that community, or maybe even to get to that trust factor, because I don't think anybody on the ward trusts each other, and they do not trust Nurse Ratched. So this is the goal today, and then what you'll do is you'll add slides here. Okay, so add your slide, claim it, whatever, do what you need. And that is the goal for today, which is Tuesday. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. But if not, I'm curious to see what you thought of chunk number 1, pages 85 through 116.